AI is your new colleague, and it's smarter than you. Why AI isn't here to steal your job yet. Imagine this: you're hard at work, juggling a dozen tasks, when someone casually drops the news that an AI tool is about to streamline your workload. The room gets a little colder. Your brain fast forwards to a dystopian future where you're explaining your CV to a hiring bot. Relax. It's not that deep. AI tools aren't here to nick your job and rename your desk. They're here to help you be better at the stuff you're already doing, like an unpaid intern who never complains about the coffee runs. They handle the repetitive, brain-draining tasks that make you question your life choices, leaving you free to focus on the bits that actually require, a brain. Sure, AI tools are scarily clever. They can write reports, crunch numbers, and even come up with snazzy marketing copy. But let's not kid ourselves, they're not you. They can't think on their feet, build relationships, or come up with the perfect sarcastic comment in a meeting. That's your lane, and it's one they'll never drive in. So instead of side-eyeing every algorithm, think of AI as a slightly overeager assistant. It's not a rival, it's your backup. And, bonus, you'll never have to endure an awkward office party with it. Win-win. AI tools, your new best friend at work, if you let them. Let's be honest, nobody wakes up in the morning thrilled about updating spreadsheets or wading through endless email threads. Enter AI tools, the overachieving colleague you never knew you needed. They don't take coffee breaks, never call in sick, and definitely won't nick your lunch from the fridge. The beauty of AI tools is that they're brilliant at the stuff you'd rather not do. Need to sort 1,000 customer queries? They've got it. Want to automate those reports that magically appear at 5 p.m. every Friday? Done. They're like the work version of Mary Poppins, practically perfect in every way, but without the judgmental looks. Of course, letting AI into your workflow requires a bit of trust. At first, you might feel a bit awkward, like when you let someone else load your dishwasher and they mess up the system. But once you see how much time and energy they save, you'll wonder how you ever managed without them. The secret is to think of AI tools as teammates, not replacements. They're here to make your life easier, not to steal your thunder. And while they might be great at the grunt work, you're still the brains of the operation. So, sit back, delegate, and let your new colleague shine. It's earned it. Well, sort of. Don't panic, outsmarting AI tools, it's possible, promise. Okay, so AI tools are clever, scarily clever. They can whip up presentations, schedule meetings, and even predict market trends while you're still hunting for the right Zoom background. But before you throw your hands up and assume they're better at everything, let me let you in on a little secret: you can outsmart them. Here's the thing about AI tools: they're fast, efficient, and, yes, occasionally smug about it. But they're only as good as the data they're fed and the tasks they're programmed to do. They don't have your instinct, your creativity, or your ability to tell when Karen from accounting is having one of those days. That's where you've got the upper hand. The trick is knowing how to play to your strengths. Be the creative genius AI can't replicate. Ask the bold questions that no algorithm would dare. And when the AI misses something, because it will, be the person who swoops in to save the day. There's nothing quite like showing the robot who's boss. So don't panic. Use AI tools to your advantage, keep your human edge sharp, and every now and then, outshine the machine. It's good for morale. Yours, mostly. The art of teaming up, humans plus AI tools equals dream team. Picture this: you and your AI tool, side by side, conquering tasks like a dynamic duo. Think Batman and Robin, except Robin can run analytics at lightning speed and doesn't need a costume change. That's the power of a well-balanced partnership. The key to making it work? Playing to each other's strengths. AI tools are amazing at processing data, automating repetitive tasks, and spotting patterns you'd miss even after your third coffee. Meanwhile, you bring creativity, emotional intelligence, and the ability to think in gray areas where AI only sees black and white. But like any team, it takes a little effort to find your rhythm. You've got to trust the AI to do its thing, even if it feels weird to let go of control, and focus on the bits it can't touch: strategy, storytelling, and good old-fashioned human judgment. And hey, if something goes wrong, you'll still be the one with the last word. AI might be smart, but it's not the boss. So embrace the partnership. Let AI tools take the grunt work off your plate, and use that extra time to shine where it really counts. Together, you'll be unstoppable, or at least make work a lot less stressful. Avoiding the trap of over-reliance on AI tools. The sweet allure of letting AI tools do all the work. They're efficient, reliable, and never complain about tight deadlines. Before you know it, you're tempted to offload everything onto your new digital sidekick while you kick back and scroll through cat memes. But hold up, there's a catch. Relying too heavily on AI tools can turn into a slippery slope. Sure, they're great at crunching numbers and automating workflows, but what happens when something goes wrong? An algorithm glitch, a dodgy data set, or an unexpected problem that requires good old human ingenuity. That's where things get tricky. The best way to avoid this trap is to keep your skills sharp. Stay curious, keep learning, and make sure you understand what's happening behind the AI magic. Think of it as a partnership where you're still the lead, not a hands-off manager. After all, AI can't replace the creativity, intuition, and people skills that make you indispensable. So use AI tools, love them even, but don't let them become a crutch. Stay involved, keep your expertise fresh, and remember, you're the brains of this operation. The AI? Just the assistant. No offense, robot pal. Upskilling in the age of AI, be the human your AI needs. Let's face it, AI tools are getting smarter by the day. They can churn out reports, predict trends, and even generate half-decent jokes, though they are still no match for your office banter. So, where does that leave you? Hopefully, leveling up. In this brave new world of AI-assisted work, the secret to staying relevant is upskilling. Don't panic, this isn't about learning to code overnight or memorizing complex algorithms. It's about sharpening the skills that make you uniquely human. Creativity, critical thinking, adaptability, those are your superpowers, and no AI can replicate them. At the same time, get familiar with the tools themselves. Learn how they work, what they can do, and, more importantly, what they can't. Understanding their limits puts you in a position of strength. You're not just using the AI, you're leading it, directing it, and occasionally rolling your eyes when it gets something hilariously wrong. Upskilling doesn't mean turning into a tech wizard. It's about staying curious, embracing change, and ensuring you're always one step ahead of your robot colleague. After all, you're the human here. And that's a role no AI can play. AI tools can crunch numbers, but can they build relationships? Here's the thing about AI tools, they are brilliant with data, hopeless with people. Sure, they can analyze customer feedback or predict market trends, but try getting an algorithm to build trust with a client or diffuse tension during a tricky team meeting. Spoiler alert, it's not happening. This is where you, the human, come in. Your ability to connect, empathize, and read the room is something no AI tool can touch. Relationships aren't built on numbers, they are built on shared experiences, understanding, and the occasional terrible joke to lighten the mood. AI tools might be great at providing insights, but you're the one who makes those insights meaningful. Think of it like this, AI is the sous chef who preps all the ingredients, but you're the one who creates the dish. The magic happens when your emotional intelligence and creativity meet the AI's precision and efficiency. So while your robot colleague might be great at the technical stuff, it'll never replace the human touch. Keep nurturing those connections, and you'll always be the MVP of the team, even if the AI doesn't know what MVP stands for. What AI tools get wrong, and how you can shine by fixing it. Let's not sugarcoat it, AI tools, for all their brilliance, do mess up. They might misinterpret data, spit out hilariously wrong insights, or completely miss the subtle nuances that humans pick up without even trying. It's not that they're lazy, they never sleep, after all, they are just, well, machines. Here's the good news, every time an AI tool stumbles, it's your chance to swoop in and save the day. Maybe it's a report that doesn't quite add up or an automated response that sounds colder than a January morning. Whatever it is, your human instincts can spot the flaws and fix them in a way no algorithm could manage. In fact, these gaps are your secret weapon. They show exactly where AI tools fall short and where you shine brightest. Use them to your advantage. While the AI does the grunt work, you can focus on bringing context, creativity, and common sense to the table, the stuff no bot will ever master. So, when AI gets it wrong, and it will, don't see it as a failure. See it as an opportunity to remind everyone, including your robot colleague, why humans are still the ones running the show. For now, anyway. Working smarter, not harder, making AI tools work for you. Here's the thing about AI tools, they're only as good as how you use them. Treat them like a fancy gadget you barely understand, and they'll be about as useful as a paperweight. But take the time to master them, and suddenly you're the office productivity wizard, leaving everyone else wondering how you get so much done. The trick is knowing what to hand over, and what to keep for yourself. Let the AI handle the mundane, repetitive tasks, the scheduling, data crunching, and endless form filling. Meanwhile, you focus on the big picture stuff, creative strategies, problem solving, and charming your way through tricky client calls. The best part? The more you lean into what AI tools do best, the more time you free up to focus on what you do best. And that's not just good for your output, it's good for your sanity. No more drowning in admin when you could be, actually enjoying your job. So, don't just work harder. Work smarter. Let AI tools take some of the load, and you'll be left with the energy and brainpower to absolutely crush everything else. You've got this. And hey, if the AI starts feeling underappreciated, maybe thank it once in a while. Robots like praise too, probably.